And we are live! Good morning, gamers! My name is Ben Magnet, and welcome to the very first live stream of Basement Arcade Pause Menu. I am here with the one and only Ryan Eleopoulos. Ryan, it is early as hell in the morning, but we are here because on this day, on this glorious day, the gaming gods have descended from on high to say, Nintendo Switch 2. Here you go! And we are here to talk and live react, watch it live.
Mm-hmm.
The Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which aired because at the time of this record, at the time of us doing this is 9 a.m. Pacific time because it got live on the internet at 6 o'clock in the morning. I sure as hell wasn't awake. You sure as hell wasn't awake, but
Nope.
I'm pretty sure other people were. But we decided to sleep in a little bit, wake up, get some coffee, or in my case, an energy drink. But Ryan, we're here, and dude, how excited are you for the Nintendo Switch 2?
Ben, I'm so excited. I said, Ben, let's live react to it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Real
You
quick,
texted me
real quick. I
because we've
think
been wanting. Oh
I,
yeah.
I think the live stream might be a little funky right now, but we are recording it after, so it's still in prosperity. But I am very excited. I did text you. I want to make sure this thing's running. Hold on, because it looks kind of funky. Might be a little funky right.
A few moments later.
Hell yeah. So
All right.
before we watch, we got some predictions, right? A couple
Well,
predictions.
I more of some wants or more of
Wants.
some hopes
Yeah.
of what the Switch 2 does because we got that first look trailer a few months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw what the Joy-Cons look like. We got the official name, the Nintendo Switch 2, which I mean, some of us were hoping that they were going to call it the Super Switch. Well, okay, let's be real. I was the only one who wanted it to be
Super
called
Switch is
that.
pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I'd want that.
Because you had like the NES and then the Nintendo Entertainment System, then the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. But I understand that Nintendo needs to be careful with their naming conventions, especially we don't want another Wii U situation.
Yes. So true.
So, one of the things that I would like for the Switch 2 to have, or at least to offer or be explained in the direct today, is adapters for the NES Joy-Cons and for older Joy-Con controllers. Because we know that the Joy-Cons for the new Switch are going to be magnetic; they just like click on and clip off, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But I'm hope because the NES controllers, you have to slide those on to connect them and charge them up on your Nintendo Switch. So I'm hoping they come out with an adapter for that. So that way it'll be like an easy clip on so you can clip them on, charge them, and of course they will work with your Switch 2, which that's one of the things I'm personally hoping for.
Yeah. That's. I'll be honest, man. That seems like a high ask for a company that's very much like, we're gonna give you a new thing. Don't worry, and make you pay a lot of money for it. You want Mario for the 40th time? Here you go. They are good about it, but I also feel like, yo, we'll sell you a GameCube controller, but it has to be this new one that's like $80. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but the thing is, it is a Switch 2. It is not a Wii U. It is not a new thing. It is a better version of an old thing. So I'm hoping you're right. Just keep the environment together. Keep all the stuff you bought useful. That'd be great.
hmm
But with Nintendo, I'm just not sure. But we'll see. We'll see very soon.
That we will. That we will. Another thing I want is, or at least what I'm hoping for, is mostly I don't know how weird this sounds, but an easy transfer of my gaming files, my save files, and the games that I have access to, both digitally and on NSO. Just an easy transfer from my Switch to my Switch 2. As
Oh
in,
yeah.
yeah. So once I get my new Switch 2, it has like, hey, you need it. Because when I got an SD card for my Switch, it was a game changer. Because we all remember that the internal memory on that stock out of the box was not the best. Like you could put Breath of the Wild on there, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean,
So
you saw
getting an
the
SD card,
the last Switch to an or no, it was the regular Direct, the Switch Direct. They showed how you can your digital saves. Did you see that stupid thing?
yeah,
Yeah, they're
I
like,
did,
they're
I
making it
did.
so complicated. Just like, it's so
It's like,
funny.
oh, it's a virtual game card. It's like, I mean, I get wanting to share your games. I understand it's all about that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the virtual game cards,
Yeah.
but part of me sees what they're trying to do. But at least Nintendo is making a stance, straight up saying that we are having physical media.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That
they're
is not going to change. That is not going to go anywhere. They're like, physical media will still be a very major thing on our systems. So don't worry about it.
yeah.
Well, I mean, worry about it from the other guys. So
All right, Ben, we're gonna take a quick pause here because the live stream is not working. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna stop the live stream. We will just continue to record as normal, and I will put it up immediately after. But yeah, the internet is just not working right now.
5 minutes later.
okay, so there was one other thing that I had as my herp to derp. One more thing.
Prediction? You got another prediction?
This is definitely a prediction. The Nintendo Switch Online service is adding GameCube games finally. That's my other prediction. That's what I want. Is one of the things that is the next step. And people have been dying for GameCube games because the GameCube, as of recently, because I've been seeing things online, in retro gaming circles, the GameCube is getting a lot of love. And people are talking about how they miss how they miss playing certain GameCube games. But even though, through reasons outside forces, they lost their GameCube, their TVs won't display GameCube games well, or just like life happens and there's like, I miss my GameCube, and then they try to go buy a GameCube and they realize that, hey, the game I used to play back in the day is really fucking expensive. So, yeah. But that's my prediction that the NSO is going to have the Switch 2 will launch with GameCube on the NSO.
That feels like a no-brainer at this point.
Yeah.
Just like not I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. Sorry. Not like if but when. Like when's it gonna happen? Because like I don't really I don't fucks with the online catalog too much, but like I know they're always adding stuff to it, so like it's only a matter of time before they run out of stuff, right?
Yeah, I do like the online catalog. I love seeing the new stuff on there, especially for the GBA, because having Fire Emblem, now Golden Sun is on there. What was another? The Metroid games, both Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion are on there. It's just, to me, it's just like, yay. And also, of course, the N64. I love seeing that. I know they have been improving it. Is it the best way to play those games? Probably not, because I'm still mad that they haven't put the Pokemon games, and the Game Boy Tower in Pokemon Stadium still doesn't officially work.
Pokemon.
But
It's that money.
I know
They can get that money.
I know, but it's like Nintendo. You can literally like add so many more people to your service if you just put them on the NSO. But anyways, I'm done complaining about that. Nintendo does what Nintendo does.
Yeah.
As my friend and fellow podcaster Retro Blast Pat would say, Nintendo marches to the beat of their own drum, and a lot of times the beat is really, really good.
Yeah. Speaking of beats, I have a couple predictions.
All right, what do you got?
Obviously we're getting a bunch of Mario stuff. There's a lot of franchises that deserve to come back. Star Fox, it ain't coming back. Captain Falcon, it ain't coming back.
F-Zero.
F-Zero, I would love F-Zero to come back. Yeah, Captain Falcon. He could punch out of a car. Who cares?
You could, yeah.
Donkey Kong, they're pushing Donkey Kong very hard. And I don't know if you saw in that Switch 2 teaser of the Mario Kart that we saw a couple seconds of, they're going with a different looking Donkey Kong design, his older school design. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, he's a little more old school looking, a little thicker, chunkier like his old school days.
I didn't see that.
So I predict, because again, he's in the movie, he's getting a big push. I think we're gonna get a new Donkey Kong game, like a new big one.
Not only is, of course, obviously the Super Mario movie helped, but Universal Studios Japan, the Donkey Kong Country just opened.
There you go. Give me a DK game.
And of course, and of course, over in Universal Florida, when their Epic Universe opens with their Super Nintendo World, they have Donkey Kong Day 1.
Yeah.
Whereas us in California, we ain't gonna get that at all. Probably, at least probably not to the extent that they have it. Lucky.
My big pie in the sky one that the rumor's been here for years, and I just don't know if it's true anymore. But an Ocarina of Time remake, actual we're remaking that game for updated. It looks super hot. PS4 graphics, all that kind of stuff. Because the Switch 2 is not a new console; it's still an old console, kind of.
Yeah. So essentially, they're taking what worked best on the 3DS, and they are just upping the graphics even more.
Yeah, like Breath of the Wild, look, but
gotcha,
just make that game like Shadow of the Colossus remaster or Dead Space, like all these. Yeah. Yo, we're gonna remember that game you love. What if it looked hot?
Yeah.
What if it looked hot?
Okay. I mean, Ocarina of Time would be awesome, but for me, I want Twilight Princess.
Yeah, that's the one I think.
I know
we're gonna get a remaster, not a remake of.
Yeah, I could. You know what? I could see Twilight Princess getting a remaster. I mean, it did get an HD remaster for the Wii U, But the problem is, it's been stuck on the Wii U.
Same with Wind
Wind Waker
Waker.
and Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those. One of the both of those games, like the Wind Waker, everyone loves Wind Waker because
Yeah.
I never played Wind Waker. I was kind of taken aback because never owned a GameCube, but also I wasn't a big Zelda fan at the time. I jumped on the train thanks to Twilight Princess because hey, the Wiimote swing your Wiimote and your sword swings as well. I thought that was
Huh?
the coolest
Huh?
freaking thing.
Yeah.
And Twilight Princess, God, I loved that game. It was amazing.
Yeah. I mean, there's again, like rumors are rumors, like whether they're true or not. But like,
Yeah.
we've heard rumors of, oh, they're gonna remaster Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, and they're remaking all these games, and I'm like, I feel like I've been hearing this for 5 years now. Like, I don't know what's true
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I mean they did remaster Skyward Sword, which I heard has they redid the controls for that, which is good.
Yes.
Which is good. I mean, a different controller scheme,
Do you
so that way
remember-
people can play the way
Did
they
you
want.
watch the E3 presentation of Miyamoto trying to use it and it wasn't working on stage? That's not a good selling point for that game. I'm just gonna let you know.
No, I
It was
actually
really funny.
I think I remember seeing clips of it, but the same thing also happened with like Wii Music.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
people were trying to play instruments with their Wiimotes, but just like was not translating very well.
I'll always remember that guy's name is Ravi Drums on the drums. Crazy guy.
Mm.
Ben, do you have any more final predictions before we watch this beautiful 1 hour Nintendo Switch 2
Oh,
Direct?
I honestly I cannot believe they actually put an hour into this. Holy crap!
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
You know it's a Nintendo thing, so there'll be 20 minutes of bullshit nonsense. Like, oh, here's 20 farming games none of us will play except for me because I love farming
Yeah.
games.
I don't.
But now it's in HD.
Yay!
Yeah.
I really hope that they do put a lot of like I don't want to say technical stuff, but they're like, okay, here's how to transfer your library over from here to here. Here's like the new features for the Switch 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm obviously we know what the Switch 2 is,
Oh.
we know how it's gonna work, but at the same time, it's just like, what else is there? Like, what's
Here's the thing.
the new gimmick?
Here's the thing. We kind of saw it, and it's not. Again, now that the Switch 2 is out, like the Direct is out, and we haven't seen it, people know. But like, is it actually going to be a mouse? Did you see the thing where it's going to be used as a mouse? That's the thing. That's crazy. If the new gimmick is mouse mode, you're just like rolling it on your leg. That's kind of silly. I love it.
That is, but hey, Mario Paint.
That's the oof. That'd be so sick if there's a new Mario Paint after like 25, 30 years. That'd be crazy.
Almost 30 years.
Wow. That's a good one. Mario Paint. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, I can't tell you how many times or how many artists were started because of Mario Paint.
Absolutely. Well, Ben,
I'm not one of them, but I do know of it.
I actually just bought myself a digital tablet. I'm so bad at art.
Yeah,
I can't even draw stick figures. It's horrible. I'm 33 trying to start art. It's not good.
Hey, you know what? At least you're starting, buddy.
Yeah, it's never too late.
You're never too old to start something fun
It's
or
true.
start something new.
Speaking of starting something new and fun, Ben, why don't we hop into this Direct?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh no! I'm not here. Hold on. I disappeared. Who am I? Whoa!
Where'd you go?
I'm so big. I'm the king of the castle now.
Oh my god, what's going on here?
There we go. Get me in there. And the power of technology. Look, all my stuff just disappears. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not going away. That's okay. I'm right there. Okay, Ben. Are you ready for this Direct?
I'm ready for this Direct.
Let me know if you don't hear it, okay?
All right. I can hear it. We're good. Oh my god. Mario Kart right off the bat? Oh, give it to me.
Yoshi Burgers. Oh no. Yoshi Burgers. Oh, I heard this is open world. The rumor was that it's an open world.
Really?
Like Horizon, Forza Horizon.
Really?
But I don't think that's true. I don't know yet.
Oh my god, they actually are doing 24.
Oh, really? Oh,
Oh
because
my
they could
gosh,
finally
at least
the power. They finally have the power to do it.
Oh, those new carts look so good. Oh, I like those motorcycles. Oh, what?
Water's looking good.
Oh, and snow and oh my god, they're going this the Sonic transform. Oh, no, maybe that's just like the wings. Okay, that's just the wings that they do. It's not the
I mean, they
parachute
transformed in the last game.
anymore. I know, yeah, but it's just a little shoot at the back. But we got water. It's not just. Oh my god,
four-wheelers.
this game is good. Oh, look at that motorcycle.
I mean, mechanically, those games are already perfect. So like, just add more cool shit. You're good. Look at that! Look at that!
What the?
Look at that!
It can grind? Oh, and you're like, you get to play as a cow.
Okay. Okay.
They're adding the cow from Moo.
There's gonna be like 100 characters in this.
There's gonna be so many characters in this game. I'm
Look
for
at that!
it.
You get the truck. That's pretty sweet. You get half.
What the?
You can customize your characters finally. It only took 30 minutes.
Oh man.
The RPG.
Just this alone is getting me hyped.
Oh yeah.
Just that alone. Oh my god.
Wow.
Mario Kart World. Oh,
it could still be an open world.
It
It could still be an open
Hello,
world.
everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
No
I'm the
subtitles.
producer for
They won't let me.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh no.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
That's a smart man. Look at him. He looks smart.
What you just
Yeah.
saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now,
Oh my god,
what do you
I'm
think
so
this
ready for
brand
this.
new
for
Mario
Mario.
Kart game will be like?
I don't know, man. Tell me more. Oh my god.
You don't call
Oh
it
my
world.
god.
You don't call
A
it
brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
The tracks seem bigger too. 'cause of
Welcome to this
They
vast
do.
world. Kart races
Oh
are
my God,
held
look-
throughout various regions that span the globe.
Wow. Look at that.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh my god, this is
Yeah,
an
oh, there's-
RPG.
You get to drive in the rain.
It's so many players.
And
Holy
in
shit.
this Mario Kart game,
Oh my gosh.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
What?
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4
Okay.
courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is
24.
gearing up.
They actually did it.
Bowser
Oh my
looked
god.
like Blastoise right there.
Introducing
He did.
Knockout Tour.
What's Knockout Tour?
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Oh. That's
And
okay.
you like,
Oh, so it's
There are
like
multiple
a
checkpoints along the way.
yeah.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
it's almost like a battle royale.
Oh. that
Can
that
you
kind
make
of
it all the
is,
way to
but at
the
the
finish
same
line?
time, that feels like it works.
Yeah. It's like a tournament elimination. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Free
can
roam.
also
And you can just
freely
drive around.
this
Oh,
vast
that's-
world in free roam.
Free run, baby. Open
Yeah.
world!
Oh,
By going
that's like
off-road, you can explore
Sunday
new
drives.
areas
Just
and
like
routes.
oh.
So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends
That's so silly.
and even take photos together at different locations.
Oh my god, photo mode. People are gonna love that.
Grinding?
Uh-huh. Oh wait a minute, that looks like a dinosaur park from
Brand new
Double
race
Dash.
across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World.
Amazing.
The game launches on
man.
the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Makes sense.
That's
More
yep.
details
I was
about
about to
this
say.
title will be
Oh,
shared in
okay.
the upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Oh,
So
you
be
do
on the
this.
lookout for more information
I don't need
Wow.
in the future.
Nintendo is cooking. They're cooking.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
I mean, I hope it was launched the same
We'll
day
share
as
more
Nintendo
details
Switch
in
2.
the
They
future,
need a game
we
to
hope
sell
you're
it.
looking forward to
Well, here's the thing. Is Metroid coming out the same
Oh,
day
yeah.
as
We'd
well,
like to
or a different
introduce
day
some of
to
the new
offset?
features of Nintendo Switch 2.
That's a very good question.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Oh, the
for
Joy-Cons.
Switch
All right,
2.
this is what I was wanting to know. Joy-Con 2.
And
Con.
on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Yeah, what's the C button do?
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Capture. Confetti.
I was thinking.
Well, capture. They already had that on the first Switch.
Ooh.
New Pro controller. Or
No,
whatever the
I don't know. I
was.
think. Yeah.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. That was you. So quick.
Oh.
That's Discord.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
no,
that
no,
is
no,
Discord.
No, 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 no.
Is Nintendo actually getting it together? Is that Discord? That'd be
Oh, please tell me.
That'd make it so easy.
Introducing Game Chat, a
Oh.
new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
It's their own proprietary. They're so scared. They're so scared.
Hi, missed you.
With this
Ben, remember
feature,
when the Switch
you'll be able
had
to
like the
communicate
phone
with friends and
group
family
chat
while
thing?
Yeah.
playing a game.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, now they're finally having a game chat.
As long as-
Something.
While
As long as they
using
have a
the
game chat.
feature, your
Oh, so
voice
that's where
is
the microphone
recognized
is.
by a microphone built into the system.
Oh no, I don't want
still
that.
behind you, right?
I don't want that. It sounds
Alright, let's
terrible.
keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your
No.
speaking voice
It's like the
clearly,
PlayStation 5
even
controller.
from a distance.
look at this.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you,
Look at
your
that new
voice
controller.
will still come through clearly,
looks like a PlayStation
letting you chat with
controller.
ease.
That does. I'm actually looking forward to see how the Switch 2 controller or the new Pro controller looks.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
All right,
If you
so
open
it's
the
chat
chat
mode.
menu and
Oh,
turn
you can
on
screen
game
share?
screen sharing,
Good job. There we go. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see something?
Did you see how bad it looked on the bottom though?
Really? They can do
It did, yeah.
Look at that. Oh no.
Oh man, it is. Ooh.
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
I'll-
He's trying to eat me.
That's Nintendo,
would-
man. 2 steps forward.
Yeah.
We're still in 1985.
Well, I definitely won't have that option on when I play
You can
because
chat
I do.
to your heart's content,
I mean,
even
I
while
guess-
playing
Oh, yeah,
different games.
I guess it's cute if you want to play games with your friends, but they're different games, and talk to them.
Yeah.
But
In the
it looks
sky right
it looks
here.
awful.
Ah, I'm falling.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
we
the,
got
the
it.
one
We're
on the
safe,
bottom, the stuff on the bottom is so laggy.
It's because again, they're
So cute.
this is as powerful as like
Yeah.
a PlayStation 4.
You can adjust the size
So,
of your
I mean,
game screen.
Okay, good. So you can't get rid of the game screen
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
on the bottom because that's definitely what I'm gonna be doing when I use it.
That seems
I mean, I
Or
like the
expand
chat
another
option,
friend's
but at the
game
same time, I'm glad that I just did get my own game screen. I don't want to see
Above
that.
that wall that's to your left.
I
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets.
what
past
bums
the
me
wall.
out is they're showing it like this, meaning this is what it looks
Wall
like. It's not gonna get fixed.
Yeah,
So
That's fine,
everyone
that's fine. I
can
won't
watch
use that.
them play.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think we have to try. Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
I mean, I do see how that can how sharing your screen can help because like they're saying like, hey, meet
On
me
the
over
right
here, and then
Joy-Con 2 controller,
especially if
there's
you're
an
playing like
additional
Pokemon,
With the
you
C
can
button, you
be
can
like,
pull
hey,
up a
come over to
chat
this area, and
menu.
you're like, I don't know what you mean, and it's like it's over here, and you can see your friend's screen. I do see how that's easier, but also
makes
you're
sense.
right, it doesn't look the best.
I don't want to
Here,
watch
you can
a
quickly and easily
terrible
mute yourself
screen version
and
of what
more.
you're playing, though, is what I mean.
And there's
like if it's a
this.
different game.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a camera
By
now.
connecting this camera to the system,
their first camera.
Hey!
Oh,
it's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo!
Hi.
It's so low quality.
Good?
you can appear on
Okay.
screen and video
Bro, that
chat
looks like
while playing a game.
360p.
On here.
Oh,
It
Nintendo, I love you.
does.
You guys are so funny.
Oh.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There you
guys.
go. I bet you like that.
And you know what sucks is
Please
it's their
look
own
forward to
proprietary
games which
camera,
use
so
your
we
camera
can't
feed
use
like
normal
this.
webcams. We have to buy their expensive
No,
webcam.
we have to buy
Which I won't.
Nintendo's, and
Which I won't.
Wait. Go left. Go left.
Oh, that's cool.
You fix it.
That's actually pretty sweet.
that okay.
That's
Okay, yeah.
all right, but I'm not gonna buy
Okay,
it.
yeah.
I'm not
Using
buying
game
it.
chat.
No, I don't think I'm gonna
Even
buy it
when you're
either.
apart,
I mean, if it
you
comes
can
with a system,
play
cool,
games
but I
and
doubt
hang
it.
out
It
as
will.
if you were
You know
together in the
Nintendo.
same room.
No, they're
Play
not. They're gonna.
together.
That's gonna be an
Or
add-on. They're just
compete
gonna
in
give you the
online
console
multiplayer
and the
games.
Joy Cons. It's like, hey, everything else you have to buy yourself.
Chat while playing your personal favorites.
It's
Decide
weird
your
because
own
part of me
rules for a
doesn't like
retro
it, but at the
game
same time, there are
competition.
things of this that I do.
Or hold a
I
sports
see what they're going
competition
for,
with families.
and I
They're
do
just not
kind
there
of like it
technically.
a little
all
bit.
together.
Yeah.
Anytime,
It's a really cool idea, but, like,
anywhere.
And again, for kids,
Game
I
chat.
don't think kids will care. But like, I don't want to
No.
see a choppy version of another.
What did you
game,
think?
You know?
Right.
In developing
But it's a
Game
cool
Chat,
idea.
our goal was
But
for
I do
you to
like
enjoy
how
playing
game chat's
online
there,
with
so that
others
way,
more
because
closely.
I remember when I'd be playing Mario
including
Kart with my
family and
friends, that we would
friends.
just like
Almost as
we
if
wouldn't
we're
use
all playing
Discord, but we
together
would
in
just
the
like
same
all
place.
like get on a call together
Yeah.
and just like
The camera you
I just
saw
have
in
my
the trailer
phone
is the
I just have my
Nintendo
phone
Switch
next
2
to me so we
camera,
could all just talk to each other while we're
which will be
playing.
available on the same day as Switch 2.
So Oh, okay. So having like an actual voice chat
Nintendo
option,
Switch
like
Online membership will
right
be
there
required to use
is
Game
to
Chat.
me is like about damn time because
However,
people have been saying like,
since
where the
we'd
hell
like
is the
as many
group
people as
chat? Group
possible
chat
to
is like that needs to
experience
be
Game
a
Chat,
thing.
It will
You have
be
to-
available without a
Makes sense,
membership
because
for a
everything
limited
does that, but you have to
time.
pay to use group
We
chat.
hope you'll try it out.
You have to use
Mhm.
Nintendo. I mean, that's fine. That's what PlayStation and Xbox do.
Additionally, Game Chat supports
Yeah.
the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different
All right,
settings
good.
can be
I
adjusted.
mean,
For
I
example,
don't have children,
whether
so
parental permission
that
is
doesn't
always
bother me at all.
required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Cool.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Give it to me.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on
Right,
Nintendo
right.
Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
Oh,
As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game.
No way.
With Game Share, you can temporarily
Oh.
share
Oh my God,
compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch
No
system.
way. This is awesome.
You can share a game with
That's
up to 3
rad.
other
They're
systems
actually
at a time.
wow.
oh, and it works with
also
the
supports
OG
online
Switch
play
too.
with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends.
This
via
is
Game
incredibly
Chat,
forward
which we
for
showed
Nintendo.
earlier.
Oh,
Game Share
Sharing
can only be used with
games, that's
compatible
crazy.
games. This feature is planned
Okay.
for several titles, starting with a free
Oh,
update
it's not
for
for-
Clubhouse
it's not for
Games
every game.
51
Okay.
worldwide classics on
no,
Nintendo
but
Switch.
still, but
Oh,
still,
those
that's
are
a good
all-
idea.
Yeah,
Also
and those are
planned
all
for
old games
select
too, which means
exclusive
Switch
to
games are
Nintendo
coming
Yeah.
Switch 2. So we hope you'll look forward
Yeah,
to
and
it.
it's only just a software update. It's
Up
not like you have to
next.
buy a brand new game either. That's okay.
We'd like
Oh.
to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Cool. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Please
why
do.
that is why we're here.
Please do enjoy.
All right, what do we got? What do we got? Yep, bigger screen.
like it thick.
Okay.
At
Oh,
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
Not OLED though.
The system's thickness remains the same.
hmm.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
We're at 4K. We're at 4K. Oh, 112. Okay, all
The
right.
screen supports
All
up to
right.
120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
I like it. I dig it.
All right. Okay. Okay.
I don't need 4K. I'm just kidding.
The LCD screen is more vivid
Yeah, I mean for
and
Nintendo
supports
game.
HDR, providing more
For
contrast
Nintendo
between
games, I
light
don't
and
really
dark
need like
areas of the
hardcore
images.
4K stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty,
of
but
course.
I don't need that.
The all-new Joy-Con 2
Nintendo's always been about
controllers
style
connect
over
magnetically.
graphic.
Yeah.
graphic stuff.
Strong magnets keep
It-
the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Oh.
Detach a controller
That's good.
easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Oh. Okay.
Slur.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger.
Oh
for
yeah,
greater comfort
because
and
those
control
older
when playing
buttons
with
were
the
like,
Joy-Con
oof.
2 held
Bro, we got big
horizontally.
hands. Those little controllers.
We do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they're there,
The
but
left and
also
right
it's like
sticks are now larger.
little tiny arms.
There it is.
Oh.
Each
Oh my
Joy-Con
God.
2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible
Holy
games.
crap.
Both the left
Stupid.
and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Honestly,
By adjusting
It's
the audio
dumb,
balance
but
between
I'm
the
for it.
ranges,
Yo, man, if we could play
sounds from the
computer games
built-in
now.
speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
they probably realized that because a lot of
It
PC
has a
games
built-in
were ported
microphone,
to Switch,
so you
and
can voice
it's
chat
because I
with
remember
friends
there's a game I
anytime
reviewed
via
for
Game
Go
Chat.
Nintendo, and
It
I can
also
tell
uses
that
noise-canceling
that game was
technology
definitely a
to filter
PC game that they were
sounds, so
they
your
easily
voice
ported
will
to Switch,
come
which is
through clear.
good. But man, if I had a mouse, it would have been a lot easier to get through those damn menus.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Yeah. I
Okay.
love it. Just keep keeping up with the times, Nintendo. I love it. Whoa! It was over here. Now he's over here. Whoa!
I was over there. Whoa.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large,
Oh yeah.
sturdy stand.
Thank goodness they changed that damn
can move freely
kickstand. I
like
hate
this.
the kickstand on the OG Switch so much.
Yeah.
Oh, two of
In
them.
addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system,
God.
there's one on top as well.
Thank God.
What?
It's
Oh,
handy
if
for
they can.
connecting a USB-C camera
But what
or
about another?
charging in tabletop mode.
Okay, true. But at the same time, what if they were to make a thing to add another screen on the top so we can get
Nintendo
DS
Switch
games,
2
huh?
comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage. 8 times that of Nintendo
Well, yeah,
Switch.
because games are getting
for
bigger in
storing
size,
your game downloads,
so we need
Yeah.
more
save data,
memory.
and more.
Yeah.
Reading and writing data
Okay.
is also faster.
Okay, good. But does that? But can we
Ah,
also
this
just?
is
Use the
for
Nintendo
Oh!
Switch
I said
2
it.
dock
I saw it.
to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Hell yeah. They
Rad.
got it. They got 2160, baby.
They did it.
Mario's gonna be
They did it.
crisp.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Nice. I think
Okay.
this will be the first handheld
On
thing to have a
Nintendo
fan
Switch
in
2, you can play
Yeah,
Nintendo
well, at least a
Switch
dock
2
anyway.
games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Of course.
Physical and digital games are supported.
it. Yeah,
That's
your,
good.
Your digital library is gonna pop over. Makes sense.
I do like how those how the Joy-Cons connect.
Yeah.
I really like that. Can we get an SD card? Because having 260
As you
gigs
just saw,
in the system
Nintendo
already is
Switch
really
2
good. But I
isn't
wonder if we can
separate
put an
and
SD
improved
card on
from
there.
Yeah, it
Nintendo
has the
Switch.
same memory card pop.
We
thing,
redesigned the system from the ground
Okay.
up and
Yeah,
packed
it's in
in
the same
lots
spot
of
it
new
was on
gameplay
Switch 1.
features.
Okay.
And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently
Mm-hmm.
developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the
You
game
need
itself.
a tailor. Your clothes don't fit.
Yeah.
This is Nintendo Switch
Oh,
2
what?
Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo
Oh.
Switch 2.
Is this their Astrobot?
I think it is. It looks like their Astro's
standing over
Playroom.
here.
Or
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
it totally looks like
There are
Astro's
a lot
Playroom.
of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the
Oh.
magnets?"
So it just teaches you about your
The Joy-Con 2
console?
controllers attached to the
I
system
guess.
with magnets.
All right, whatever.
And those magnets are inside the system.
Huh.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
So I
so
can't
that's how they attach to the
eat
system.
them?
Good.
Magnetic
We don't want to
circuits
eat
form
them.
between them, so they won't
Yeah, but if
easily
I lick the
detach.
cartridge, is it gonna taste bad or good?
Oh god, that whole thing. I mean, I do
Through
get
examining
why
signs like
they made
these,
the
you
cartridge
can
bad
discover
because
all sorts of
kids put
secrets
stuff in their
about
mouth all
Nintendo
the time.
Switch 2. Another example,
But at least there's
the
a way that
Joy-Con
you
2
can like
controllers have mouse controls,
see how
and when combined with
you
the
know you can see how
gyroscopes,
things
you can even do
work
something
and you
like
can
this.
like play with it.
Yeah.
You
but
can
I don't
adjust the
like-
position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating
Okay,
the
there we go.
Joy-Con 2.
I was waiting for like more games because like I don't really care about
Right.
looking at what the
By
console can
combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
do. Interesting. Okay, I
There
like,
are secrets
I
to
like it.
discover even as you're playing
Cool.
mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny
Clean up these
details you might
boogers.
not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day
paid?
as Nintendo Switch 2.
Paid?
So
Nintendo.
please check it out if
I
you're
ain't
interested.
I ain't paying to get in your controller.
Nah, I'll
I'd like
I'll
to
just watch
share
YouTube.
some
I'll
more
just watch
information
World of Long
regarding
Plays
that
for
would have been
that.
like a
Nintendo
free
Switch 2.
give it to us thing, like
Just
Astro's Playroom.
This is the
Yeah.
game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Okay.
It's the same shape as
red.
Nintendo Switch game cards.
Okay.
I
It's
hope.
now red, and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay.
Next up is additional storage.
Yep. There you go.
All right.
Switch
Cool.
2
This is
will
what I
only
wanted to
work with
know.
micro SD express cards.
Okay. That's fine with
They're a
me.
different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Yeah, I think I have a SanDisk one in mind right now.
Please
I'm
note,
pretty sure
the
it is.
regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not.
I think I want to say it is.
He just said it.
Okay, so they're not.
Additionally,
Yeah.
to
You gotta
transfer
upgrade.
data from Switch to
Mhm.
Switch 2, you can
Oh, good,
log
this is
into
what I
your
wanna
Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature. With this feature,
Perfect.
you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Perfect. That's all I
We're
wanted to
also
know.
like a
releasing a new
PlayStation
Pro
4
controller.
There you go.
It has
Mm-hmm.
a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign
Oh.
existing
They're doing
button
it. We're,
controls.
we're upgrading.
In addition,
We are slowly, Ben,
an
we're
audio
moving to a
jack has been
back
added.
paddle society.
We've introduced a few new features, and after
Yeah.
today's presentation,
Because the new Xbox,
official
PlayStation,
Nintendo Switch 2 website
expensive
will go
controllers have
live.
the back paddles.
There will
Yeah,
also be an
yeah.
Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Wow. Okay. But
And
no,
now,
they even had
the
an audio
Nintendo
jack to the
Switch 2
controller, so you
launch
can
date.
get your audio into to your headphones.
Finally.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
What?
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to
That's 2
experience
months.
it, so please wait just a
2
bit longer.
months? It's coming out in 2 months?
Fuck it. I gotta save money.
Oh my god!
Ben, is it $400
The rumors
or Ben? Is it $400 or is it
Nintendo Switch
$500?
2, you can play
Oh God, I
3
hope it's 400.
types of games. The
Oh my
first
God.
type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay, yeah.
These games
Nintendo
take
Switch 2,
advantage of
we
the
know that.
performance and features of Switch 2.
The rumors were true. We're getting this in
The
June.
second
Oh my
type
god.
is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Makes sense.
Okay, makes sense.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
These are gonna be HD upgrades.
Some games that were released
Right,
on
right,
Switch
right.
will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and
Breath of the
more.
Wild.
But will they be $10
Now,
upgrades, or
I'd
will
like
you
to
make
show
us
you
buy
the
them over
Nintendo
again?
Switch 2 edition of
Making
Super
us buy it
Mario
over
Party
again.
Jamboree.
Maybe, yeah.
Please take a look.
Oh, there's a thing for Jamboree.
That just came out last year.
Cool.
Super Mario
Yeah.
Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Jamboree
The
TV. All
upgrade
right.
expands on the base game and adds new features, including
But is it paid or is
mouse
it,
control,
or if
It's-
you just
I-
like have a Switch
I-
2?
That's what I'm scared about, Ben. They're gonna make us pay for all of
Yeah.
it.
audio recognition, more expressive
Because
rumble,
PlayStation, it's like pick and choose. Like, oh, this one's free, this one's $10.
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Okay, that's cute.
Let's
That
check
is
out three
cute.
Again, the
new
quality
and
is
updated modes.
god awful though.
Yeah.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time.
That's awesome. I do love
Or
that.
4 friends can take the party
just like
online.
the death glares. I could see the memes. I could see the memes.
That's
of
actually-
like
Next,
people would get
it's
their
Bowser
stars
Live,
stolen.
a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
Okay, that's cute.
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound.
See, that's
Finally,
we're
take
back
a
to the
ride
Kinect.
on the
We're back to the
mouse-controlled
Xbox.
We
cargo
are.
coaster.
We're doing Kinect.
The
We
safety
are.
bar lowered and secured. You're off.
I'm glad they
Use
added
mouse
the flowers
controls to
from Wonder.
shoot
I
down
love
enemies
the
while
one.
you
Yeah,
The
go
game's
the bumps and
Wonder.
rumbles of
But are
the
we gonna get
coaster.
tall Mario?
I don't know.
Long-legged Mario?
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an
Ew,
arm.
I like that.
And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Okay. Here's the thing,
Enjoy
Ben.
the thrill
If they're
of
about to
these
make me pay
intuitive
$60
minigames.
for this
How
game that
quickly
just came
can you
out,
reach the station?
we're gonna have issues.
From mini games that use
Yeah.
a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls,
This game's not
and
even a year
rumble.
old.
The biggest
No,
party
it's
yet
not.
is getting even
It's very
bigger.
fun,
Super
But if
Mario
it's- but if
Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Yeah, it's a new It's a new
Okay.
game. You gotta buy it.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party
Oh.
Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an
Okay.
upgrade pack.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like
Okay,
10,
yeah.
10, 10, 20
Please
bucks.
look forward to a new
That's
Mario
better
Maybe.
than making us
experience,
pay.
where you
Yeah.
can see
the
each
entire
other's
game.
Yeah,
reactions
because
while
if you
playing.
don't have the game already,
Let's continue
then obviously, yeah,
presenting
get
some
the
more
Nintendo Switch 2
Nintendo
edition
Switch
right off the
2
bat. But if
games.
you have, because I do like they're offering like, hey, just pay like a small fee for an upgrade. Yep, I knew it. I knew it.
Nintendo
Both of them?
Switch 2 editions of The Legend of
Both
Zelda
of them?
Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Good, because the game didn't
And
run
also
very well.
support HDR,
No, but
which makes the
Oh,
image
that looks
more
good.
vibrant,
Oh, that looks good.
so you can play
oh
with
God.
smoother, higher definition.
Oh my god, it's
graphics.
actually HD.
oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I'm-
I'm gonna play
I'm-
all
You can get
I
even
might
more out of your
dr- I might
adventures in
drop.
Hyrule
Ah,
using
shit, they
Zelda
got
Breath
us.
At At least for Breath of the Wild. At least for Breath
This
of the
new
Wild.
feature
Yeah.
can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart
Oh
devices.
yeah, I still technically have the Nintendo Switch app, but I
It's a
never use it.
game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch
I don't
2
need
editions
hints.
of these titles.
No,
that's cool,
well,
though.
I mean,
For
the
example,
internet, that's what the
it can
internet's
help
for.
guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found
what?
yet.
Guidance activated.
Mother effer!
I mean, like a second
Receive
screen
Voice-
experience is cool.
This is gonna help so many completionists with those damn
You can
Koroks.
share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Oh my god, Nintendo, you're so in the future right now. I love it.
That is actually wow. Especially with a game like Breath of the Wild, where you can express. Because
We
one
hope
of the
these
things I love
features will
about, or
make your
not Breath of the Wild, Tears
adventures
of the
even more
Kingdom,
enjoyable.
there's no wrong way to play those games. I love how those games are just like do what you want, but there's hey,
In Kirby
we're
and
getting an
Forgotten
expansion for
Land,
Kirby.
you'll
I
be
love
able
that
to enjoy
game.
An additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved
Oh,
graphics and frame
Yeah,
rates.
they got me. They got me because Annie and I loved playing Forgotten Land together.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by
Oh,
a
he
powerful
terrestrialized.
meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward
Hey,
to
new
Kirby's
power-ups!
adventure.
Yay! Seriously, dude, Kirby in the Forgotten Land was
Metroid
so
Prime
much
4
fun.
Beyond will have both a Nintendo
Oh.
Switch
This is
and a
the one,
Nintendo
baby.
Switch 2 edition.
Because
Yeah.
this game looks good on the
Okay.
Switch. It has to look good on the Switch too.
Oh, I'm definitely getting Metroid Prime for the Switch too.
Oh,
That is no
absolutely.
question.
Yeah, it looks.
In addition
not-
to standard controls, you can
Oh.
use mouse controls for intuitive
I knew
No
it. I knew they
effing
were gonna use the
way.
mouse controls. Yeah.
No way.
Fucking sick.
You can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120
I'm watching this on the
frames per
computer
second.
monitor. It looks
Choose
good.
from these two modes, both
It
of which
looks-
support
oh, man.
HDR, based
Oh my
on
God.
your preference and playstyle.
Oh my god.
I know it
give
took
to
them
me.
forever.
Put that in-
but oh my god,
Pokemon
Ben, a
Legends
Pokemon game is
ZA,
gonna run
which is
smoothly.
scheduled to launch later
Dude,
this year.
yes,
Oh my
thank
god,
God.
Scarlet and Violet
Receive
is like the
a
worst
Nintendo
running game I've
Switch
ever played in my
version,
life.
But a Nintendo
Dude, I
Switch
have
2
my stuff.
edition
Dude,
as well.
okay, I haven't played
By taking
Arceus.
advantage
I
of
never
the
played it
power
Not
either.
of
because
the
I don't
Switch
like
2,
and not because I
you can
don't
enjoy
like
your
Arceus. It's
adventure
just
in
that I
Linear
don't know
City
something
with
that just
enhanced
I
resolution
just was like
and frame
I don't know
rates.
why. Like going to the past with Pokemon, it's interesting, but I'm not like dying to play it.
The Nintendo
ZA on the
Switch
other
2
hand,
edition
I
games
want
you
to play
just
it.
saw
I'm like,
will
give
be
it to me.
available as
Active
both
battles,
physical
baby.
and digital
Active battles.
versions.
Oh,
Game's
you get
changing.
some physical and digital versions.
And
Good.
if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Good.
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Because my
Next, I'd
physical
like to
copy of
introduce a brand
Zelda
new
is
game
with a
featuring
friend.
mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
So do I dare just get a new card by myself?
Please take a look.
or- Nah, that's a question for a different.
That's
another,
in
that's a
2
question.
months. Question.
That's 2 months. Yeah. All right. What else we got here? The mouse. What are you guys
We're
doing?
being DJs. Okay.
Oh.
Wheelchair hero? I'll be a wheelchair hero. Whoa!
Whoa! What?
Okay. Okay, this is cool. Drag drive. Okay.
All right. This
Like
looks cool.
NBA Street, but people in wheelchairs? That's fucking sick.
All right. And it looks like it. Okay. It's like Rocket League, but hopefully not as toxic.
Well, I mean, yeah. I was gonna say more like NBA Street. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
basketball. It's more arcade.
Yeah. Oh, that. Okay.
It looks kind of simple.
Mhm.
Like there's not a lot to.
Oh, you can.
You know, if this is like a $20 game, it's fun. That's fine.
This is definitely something that I'll probably be playing with.
I'll try it.
Oh, there's even like a thing where you can just like wheel around too. Oh,
That was pretty
that's
cool. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you can even high five your teammates. That's rad.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, do a 360 dunk. Okay, I like that. I like that. I'm into that. I'm into that game.
In Drag and
That
Drive,
looks cool.
you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a
So,
new
the
twist
thing
on
is-
3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
What if you don't have like a table in front of you?
Next, here are some games.
Yeah,
from
because
our
I have a
publishing and
coffee table.
development
Use your
division
leg.
It's,
coming
but,
to
it's
Nintendo
a,
Switch 2.
but it's a clear top. That's the
Yeah.
thing. My coffee table is a clear top, so.
I have long
Ah!
observed the lands between
Portable
way.
Elden Ring.
this world.
No effing way. Oh,
Elden Ring on the
oh,
go.
shit.
Elden Ring on the go.
The rays
Foul
of grace
tarnished.
that guide you through your burden.
Bro, I think about Elden
Oh,
Ring so
man.
much. I love that
Dude.
game. That's gonna be my next
Oh
tattoo.
my
Is an Elden Ring tattoo.
Do it, man. Oh my
I
god.
have
Look,
no
look at.
doubt you will become Elden Lord.
So the thing is, Elden Ring did come out on PlayStation 4.
May you take
So
the
like, it
throne.
is not like the most graphically intense like, tarnished edition. That means it comes with Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Yeah.
That's
my
fucking
gosh.
crazy.
Hey, I'm
And
Rick
it's-
Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here
Hades.
to say that
Hades.
Hades,
Hades.
2 is coming
Yep,
to
Hades,
Nintendo Switch
Hades.
2. Our first ever sequel introduces
This
the
game-
Princess
oh my
of the
God.
Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time.
Hades might be
Battle
the
beyond
greatest game ever
underworld
made.
to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story
Look at all
that
these
reacts to
hot
every
gods.
setback and victory.
Yeah.
Hot
It's
gods.
the kind of game you can
Why are
quickly
they so
pick up
hot?
and play whether you're experienced with the original
Even when I was
or
playing
not.
like the original Hades, I'm like,
For
why is
more
everyone
about
so
Hades
hot?
2, later this year.
It's either they're super hot or super cute.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお
Capcom,
届け
what
す
do
る
you
タ
got
イト
for
ル
me?
はストリートファイター
Street Fighter, yeah.
Street Fighter.
Makes sense?
Oh, Street Fighter 6.
本体
Makes
を持ち寄って
sense,
の対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイ
Wow,
ッチ
Street
2だけ
Fighter
の
has
新
been
モードも
a
ある。
PlayStation exclusive for the longest
ソフト
time.
は通常版の他に
Yeah,
総勢
yeah, yeah.
26キャラクターを収録した Years 1
Okay.
ファイターズエディションの
I
2
remember
バー
buying Street Fighter 4 for my Nintendo 3DS. That was a long time
Me
ago.
too.
That's a long time
Oh
ago.
god, dude,
Look
I
at that.
love Street Fighter 4.
Amiibos. They're still
Hey,
doing
Amiibos.
Amiibos. Still doing Amiibos.
Good, good. I love
Initiating
Amiibos.
arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
You got mechs. I'm
All
already in.
operating at
It's mech.
normal
It's a mech.
levels.
I'm in. It's a mech.
Testing data link with spine.
Mech man.
Normal.
Oh.
Commencing launch.
What anime bullshit is
After
this?
two long wars where
I don't
our
know.
freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated.
Oh god, I love
from
I love mechs. Oh my god, I love mechs.
In need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money.
Arsenal.
I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet
what
will
got
be
here?
ours.
United Earth Coalition.
The sovereign axiom. The Trinitas.
It's not
has almost
Damon Machina 2, is it?
No.
it doesn't.
Destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
It does look like a Bandai Namco
It's sure as
something.
hell though.
All children.
Oh my god!
I was right.
You were right. That's so funny.
was
man.
right.
That is so.
It is
funny.
David Mock.
That is so funny.
I would.
Hey,
Ooh,
this is Joseph
okay.
Forrest from Hazelight.
What up, Joseph?
I'm super excited for Split,
Split
Fiction
Fiction?
to come to Nintendo
Nice.
Oh,
Switch
okay.
2.
Hell yeah. I want
The
to play
game
this so
is a
bad.
story about friendship. You play
I
as
would like to
Mio, who
play
rides
this game. This
sci-fi,
looks great.
and Zoe,
Then if
who
I
Especially
rides
how you
fantasy.
get
if
to
I
jump
buy
from-
this game,
from
will you
side-
Together,
will you
they
play
get
with me?
trapped in their own stories.
I will play
And
with
it's
you,
up to
yeah.
Because there's the
and a
thing,
friend
you buy
to
one
help them
copy and you
break
can play it
free.
for free with your friend.
Now, let me tell you
Hell
this.
yeah.
If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me.
This is a lot of people's
course,
game of the
you'll
year,
be able to
so I really
play
want to play.
Split
Really?
Fiction
Yeah.
on the day
I'm
Switch
hearing
2
the ending
launches.
is like one of the coolest things in video game history.
At EA
Ooh,
Sports,
Like, for
okay.
real.
we're bringing fans
Nah,
together
boo,
across the world,
EA.
both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Cool, fun.
Madden NFL
People love
will
sports.
also be arriving on the
Yeah.
Nintendo platform.
Play your
EA
sports on the go.
It's in the game.
It's in the game.
Oh, now they're
Hi,
doing
Alan
that.
Q from
Oh, now they're
Avalanche
doing that
Software.
old thing again.
We are bringing Hogwarts
Yep.
Legacy to Nintendo Switch
One of the
2.
biggest games of all
With
time.
enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding World like
Wasn't
never
Hogwarts
before.
already on the Switch, or?
And the new mouse
No,
controls.
it,
allow
I think
you
it, I think it got
Okay.
canceled
even more
actually
ways
because
to
it was
experience the
too.
adventure.
Oh,
It was too big.
too not. Yeah.
Discover
They're probably
the
just
Not
exciting
powerful
magic
enough.
to
when
Switch 2
Hogwarts
instead,
Legacy
yeah.
launches on the same day.
Yeah,
as Switch
because
2.
now that's because the Switch 2, like you said, the Switch 2 is just as powerful as the PS4 was, and the
Which is
PS4
still
ain't nothing
really
to
strong.
sneeze at.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hell yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Bam's back. Bam's back.
Yep.
Although I got issues with Tony Hawk because a lot of the songs that we know aren't in this game, and Tony Hawk was like, "Yeah, I
Aw.
chose to not have them in." Like, sir, you
Aw.
can't do that to my childhood.
But I love those songs. Actually, no, I never really played 3 or 4. I was mostly playing the first one on my N64.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, new skater, nice.
Yeah, they got a bunch of modern skaters too.
What?
I'll go to SpongeBob World. I'll go to Bikini Bottom.
You go to
Hello, this is
Bikini
Christian
Bottom?
Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Hitman.
Oh.
We are bringing our flagship
yep,
title,
Hitman.
The
Hitman
greatest
World
stealth
of Assassination,
series
to Nintendo
potentially of all
Switch
time.
2.
This is Hitman 1, 2, and 3.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses.
Eat him,
will
Hippo!
depend
Eat him,
on the
Hippo!
player's
Get him!
imagination.
Do it.
Get him!
Do it.
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh, hey, it comes out the same day.
Plus,
That's cool.
We are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Is this a James Bond announcement at the Switch 2? Ben, this is the James Bond game they've been working on for 5 years. We haven't seen this yet.
It's totally James Bond.
It is. It's the only other thing they've been working on for 5 years.
Oh my god.
We haven't seen this yet. It's just a teaser. They're not going to show us gameplay. No way.
I know.
Come on.
I know. It's still the fact that.
James Bond.
Yeah.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Okay.
The story
Oh?
of light and shadow that never fades.
Is this some Kingdom Hearts bullshit?
reborn. Bravely Default Returns.
Oh, okay.
Remastered in
Oh,
I know
Bravely
Bravely.
Default, okay.
Yeah, that was a 3DS game, right?
The Brave and Default
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Control the flow.
Oh, they're bringing it to the Switch as good.
Change and customize
Because
jobs
the
to
first Bravely
build
Default is a little hard to find.
Enjoy your adventure
Oh, you can speed
with
the battles up,
upgraded
alright.
features and advancements.
Yeah, in long RPGs
And
you do
all
that
new
sometimes.
minigames with
Yeah,
unique
you do.
ways to
Grind.
play. Square
And
Enix
mouse-controlled
presents the
minigames.
classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Oh! Launch day. I like that.
It's Yakuza time.
Yakuza. Yep.
This is the one I played. I played Yakuza 0.
Oh, yeah?
I still have 12 more games to get through.
伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。
No, I've never played any of the Yakuza games.
They're great. They're incredible. They're all the hype is real.
Alright. Good to know.
ご期待ください。
We'll have
We're getting a
more
lot of
games to
games
show
for Switch
from
on
our
launch day.
publishing and
This is
development
great.
partners.
I mean,
We
yeah,
are.
they're doing
A lot of
what
them
they
are
do
old
with
games
Wii
too,
U.
though.
A game being
They are,
developed in
they are,
collaboration
but at the same
with
time,
Nintendo.
at least there's something
Please
new
take
to
a look.
play on the system.
Yeah.
Or at least because I don't have a lot of these games on the Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, Koei Tecmo. What we got? Dynasty Warriors.
No.
When the
Zelda Dynasty
Zonai.
Warriors.
They said
Hyrule
Zonai.
Warriors.
We're doing another
Join
one.
hands with the Hylians.
Yep.
We're doing another
Controlled
Hyrule
on the
Warriors?
surface.
I'll play
Yep,
it.
we're doing Hyrule Warriors.
They made 2 of those, right?
Kingdom.
They made Hyrule Warriors, which was like
But
all
in
encompassing
time,
Zelda.
Age of Calamity?
was that was Breath of the Wild, and
Yeah.
now we're getting one for Tears of the
A
Kingdom.
war was fought to vanquish this evil.
I'll play
One
this
which
one.
Future generations would call.
A buddy of mine got me Age of Calamity, and I tried playing a co-op with Fanny. My God, that thing was laggy in 2-player mode.
That's the Switch, baby.
Back in time.
Yep.
Look at this. Look at this.
Alright.
So that's Hyrule Castle.
So it's taking place back when Zelda got backwards in time.
Mean this really is the
Yeah.
past.
That's sick. So you're gonna do the fight with Ganon and all the homies.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this game.
Oh yeah.
God, I love the
okay,
music.
I'm into it. I know the music's so good.
I will. This is the one I'll play for sure. You get the mech. You get the mech.
You get into the Eva.
Yeah.
Yep, you play as Zelda, of course. I do like how you're playing as Zelda in the past. That's great.
I love it. Look at all the homies. Yo, I'm into it. I'm very into this one.
Okay. Ooh, what's it called?
Imprisonment.
Age of Imprisonment. Ooh.
Because you gotta imprison Ganon.
Okay. See you. I
Yeah.
see you.
See, now that it's on a more powerful console, I'll play this one because it won't run like shit.
Was Hyrule Warriors Age
Yeah,
of Imprisonment.
exactly.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
Fanny will be happy
We
because
hope
she
you're
does like the
looking
Musou
forward to the
games.
untold story of the
Like Dynasty
Imprisonment
Warriors and
War,
Oh,
such.
yeah.
which took place
Growing
in
up, I
Hyrule
loved
long
Dynasty
ago.
Warriors.
I never really got into it.
And
It's
now,
just good mindless fun.
some news about Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch Online.
All
You
right.
can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Good.
GameCube.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
Show me the cube.
Please take a look at this.
The cube.
Gimme.
Megatron. The cube.
Gimme. Yes.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a
About
new
damn
classic
time.
game
It's about
library
damn time.
exclusive to
In
Nintendo
a
Switch
minute, I'ma
2.
need a little
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in
Oh.
2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading.
Okay, people. Okay,
Controlling the
it's not the
wind using
HD
a
one, but Wind
mysterious
Waker's
baton,
back.
That is
Link sets
really
sail on an
funny.
adventure across the Great
Like, we
Sea.
have a better
The
version.
Legend of Zelda.
We
The
do.
Wind Waker.
I mean, still, I'll
Transcending
take it.
history and
Soul
the
Calibur
world.
Classic.
A tale of souls and swords.
Where do you play as
eternally
Link?
No.
Oh, God,
oh,
love-
is this,
I can't
is
take
this
it.
two?
Weapons-based fighting
Yes,
game.
it's two. Yeah.
No, that's the one.
Fighter comes
Yeah,
equipped
it's
with a
2. You
different
get to
weapon.
play as Link.
Oh, yeah, I played it.
Oh,
I
Legend of Zelda
I bought
series enters
multiple
the
versions
fray.
of this game because
Soul
I
Calibur 2.
the Xbox
put
had
so many
Spawn.
hours into the.
Experience a world
I
of
had
white
F-Zero
knuckle
GX,
racing at
good.
speeds over 2,000 kilometers
No,
per
I
hour.
love Soul Calibur 2. I
30
didn't care
machines
who he
will
actually
put it
was,
all
but
on
the
the
fact
line
I
in
got mad that I
death-defying
couldn't play as
races.
Link because I was the GameCube
Featuring
version. But the
series
fact that
first,
it's there,
machine
hell yeah.
customization and story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
I mean, they said the words F-Zero. It's not a new one,
Yeah.
but
F-Zero. F-Zero.
Online.
that's pretty cool. Wait, you could customize
is.
cars in that game?
Enjoy
I didn't
these
know that.
classic
I never
games
played it.
with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
That's so funny.
You can also check the
Yep.
controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Okay, cool.
Are we gonna get a GameCube controller though?
More titles will be added in the future.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, Fire Emblem. Oh my God, Pokemon.
Gale of
They're
Darkness.
bad Pokemon Gale of Darkness and
Nintendo
Colosseum.
GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo
Nice.
Switch Online
Nice.
Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed
Ben!
after the original GameCube
It's
controller
the same controller!
will also be released.
I don't care. I'm
It
buying
can
it.
No,
connect
that's a good thing. I
and
mean,
also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
and it's wireless.
Bro.
The Nintendo GameCube controller,
Bruh.
exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members,
$79.99.
will also be available the
Bruh.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
And it's available same day. Oh
Whether
my
you're
God.
familiar
Oh my
with
God.
the
My
games
heart.
or
My
haven't
heart.
played them before,
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah.
looking forward to
Dude,
Nintendo
we're
GameCube.
eating. We're eating.
Nintendo
We're
Classics.
eating
We're
good.
still, I will say,
Of course,
Oh,
you
man.
can
the
continue to
launch
play
lineup of
select
new
from
games
the
is still
system
kind of
shown
low.
here
We
on
only got
Nintendo
really
Switch 2.
Mario Kart
Okay,
as new
let's
games.
see some
Yeah.
more games from our publishing
So
and
I need a
development
little. I
partners.
need one more big announcement.
You're still saying more games though. He just said more games.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just said more games. What? Buh?
Who are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 switch. Deltarune. Oh, it's Undertale's new thing. This is a big deal for a lot of people.
A heartfelt journey of humor and friendship.
And you would love
Parallel
Undertale.
story.
You would love
I need to
Undertale.
play Undertale. I need to play Undertale.
It is like
I
maybe the best like small RPG of the 21st century. And I never touched Deltarune because it was coming out in chapters, and I didn't want to play that way.
Okay.
Deltarune, if you switch up all the letters, it says Undertale.
Oh. Oh, hey, available on launch day.
Ah, Randy Pitchford jump scare.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming.
You know this guy? You know Randy Pitchford's like a big old weirdo.
On Nintendo Switch 2.
Big old weirdo. Oh yeah.
Borderlands is back.
Not a good guy.
Loot and
No one
shoot
likes
your
him.
way through a
Oh.
world filled with wild
Okay.
enemies and outrageous weapons.
I mean,
we're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands
I-
game we've ever made.
I believe that.
Borderlands 4 will launch in
I
2025.
believe, but I've never
We'll be
really played
sharing a lot of
Borderlands.
the
I think
game in the
I
months
was able
ahead,
to download
and
like
there's
1
more
and
from
2
2K
on my
the way.
on my PS5, but I haven't touched them.
I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a
Civilization,
Nintendo Switch
yeah.
2 edition
Ah.
of Sid Meier's
Ooh.
Civilization
They've been
7.
coming to consoles for a while now.
In
Plus
Civ
the mouse
7,
control
you'll
and stuff.
establish
Makes
an
sense.
empire and guide
The
your
mouse
people
will be
throughout
good. Yeah,
the
I've never
ages of
played a
history.
Civ game.
With
I
the new
don't.
mouse
I don't know if.
controls,
I mean, Ben, you like
Oh,
board games,
yeah.
so like
I do.
you might like it.
7 launches on the same
I think
day
I
as
might like
Switch 2.
Civilization. I've seen the memes where like
already
Gandhi
own the
declares
Nintendo
war
Switch
on you, and
version,
people
Yeah.
find that like it's the most that's like the most funniest thing,
It
the
is.
funniest thing in the world.
It is pretty good.
But you just like earlier,
And we
Ryan, you were
have
saying about
even
how
more
like you could
news
bring
from
more
2K.
PC games with mouse controls. They just showed the mouse control.
Hi.
I wouldn't
I'm
be
Ryan
shocked if
Eleopoulos.
Baldur's Gate
And
3
I'm
shows
Ben
up here.
Our final announcement for today is that
That
WWE
would.
2K
They said final
is coming
announcement.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as
Sports
well.
stuff. Blah.
We can't wait to see you.
Sports
in the
stuff, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Happy for you.
Hey, sports fans. There's a lot of sports fans, which is good for them.
This old tattered man. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful
This isn't Sea of
enthusiasm and a
Thieves.
profound lack of preparation.
No.
This looks like Sea of Thieves.
It's
Oh, okay.
terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
I love me a survival friendship game.
Awesome! Nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker.
Fishing
Tastes
minigames.
amazing, doesn't it?
All
We
right.
have started to
Cool.
master this survival.
Okay.
thing. Next stop.
So like
the
a
top.
co-op island puzzle game. Okay, I'm into it.
I know, yeah.
Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time.
Oh, it's they're on a turtle.
Survival kids.
Huh. Cool. Okay, something for the kiddos.
There we go.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks
Enter the
from
Gungeon.
Dodgeball.
Ooh.
Cool game. Very cool game.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Good second.
Oh.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Oh, it's 3D.
Expect some
Interesting.
fan favorite elements to return.
Oh,
We're still
that looks
working on the
pretty
game,
good.
and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Okay, cool. That first game's awesome.
I just haven't played it. It was a free thing for PS5.
Oh yeah. This is Astroneer, another survival type game. This is a PC game, so it makes sense to come here now.
Yeah. Yeah, well now that Switch 2 is a lot more powerful, and now with the mouse controls that you can have on your Joy-Cons, it's going to be easier to port PC games over here.
Yeah. Is this not Astroneer? I thought that's what this was.
I mean, I've never seen anything like this before, so.
Star Seek. Oh, it is. Okay, it's a side game.
Okay. Oh, it's coming next year.
Cool. That's cool.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
Cyberpunk on the Switch? Bro, no way. No way.
The Ultimate Edition is coming out for the Switch.
No way that game is gonna run.
Adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the City of Dreams
No
at
way.
home or on the go.
No.
Get ready
Yeah,
to meet
that's-
unforgettable characters and
I mean,
discover
That's nuts.
engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition.
Maybe
They've
comes to
optimized it
Nintendo
enough,
Switch
and if
2
like the settings
on
are low
launch day.
enough. It did come
Yeah.
out on PS4, it just didn't run at all.
Yeah. Okay, what we got for you, Square?
Oh, we got Final Fantasy, obviously.
Oh,
of
yes.
course.
Oh, remake. Okay.
Of course.
I have that on the PS5. I don't need it. I don't need
Nah,
it on my
yeah,
Switch. I mean, it's good that they're, they're
Getting it
putting,
out there.
they're putting like the upgrade version on Switch, so you can play remake and integrate anywhere. That's nice.
Yeah. 7 remake makes sense. I don't know about Rebirth because that game is
Rebirth? I don't think-
huge. That was 2
so
discs.
big. It was.
Elden Ring. Oh, it's over.
Elden Ring. Okay, so it's just like a bunch of the stuff that we're getting. I would say Bravely Default is when I'm probably gonna get day one. Never heard of that one. Oh, so
Whoa,
what?
whoa!
Whoa!
This game's been delayed for like 5 years.
My friend Blue is probably losing her mind
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. That's confirmation.
Yep, Silk Song 2025.
Hell
But
yeah.
when in 2025 though? Probably later this year.
Oh, late, yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting because this game I thought was like got canceled. Okay.
Wild Hearts?
Because I got.
Oh yeah, Witchbrook. This one looks super.
That's the
cozy,
Stardew
too.
Valley guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I played Rune Factory 4.
I have not. Yeah, this one looks good.
Yeah. How's that gonna run though? That's a
I don't
big ass
know.
game too.
That is a big ass.
Nobunaga. I'm playing Assassin's
Nobunaga's
Creed right
ambition.
now, and Nobunaga's my bad guy.
Fast Fusion.
That looks like F-Zero.
That looks like a F-Zero.
There it is,
That
Ben.
looks like
There's your
yeah.
your silly
Shadow
ass.
Labyrinth. Oh, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. All right.
The Somnium Files. Ooh, Reanimal. That's spooky.
Oh, that looks
Ooh,
creepy.
I like that.
Oh, I don't like that.
Of course. Fortnite's
Yeah,
on everything.
we knew that.
I can play that on my
Of course
toilet.
It's gonna be on. Of course, it's saying it's Switch 2.
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer. Hey, new Professor Layton game. I know people are fans of that.
Oh yeah. Ben, did you know it's pronounced Tamagotchi?
I've been pronouncing Tamagotchi.
The entirety of the world.
Tamagotchi till the day. I will keep pronouncing it Tamagotchi till the day I die.
Yeah.
It's. I'm sorry. I will not change my ways.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Yes, you have.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
All right, what we got?
Please take a look.
It's got to be Mario. It's got to be Mario. Big boy.
It said publishing development partners, so I don't know if it's
Okay, that's definitely not Mario.
No.
He looks different.
Is it a spooky game?
Touching hands, reaching out,
Touch.
touching me.
I give you
Touch.
my blood.
This is too sensual for a Nintendo.
I give you my life.
Okay.
Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Why is this giving me FromSoft vibes?
No. I mean, I feel it, but no. Ah, Ben!
Oh!
There's no way there's a new...
No.
You can't do this.
No.
You can't do this to me.
No.
It's not Bloodborne. It looks like Cyber Bloodborne. Is this a new FromSoft? It's on a Switch?
What are you?
They make too many games.
What are you?
They have Night Rain coming out.
What are you?
They have Night Rain coming out. They make too many games.
I freaking caught that it was a FromSoft game too.
I felt it, but like I didn't. They make too many games. I didn't believe it. What is this Cyberpunk Dark Souls?
What?
What are we doing? Why does it
That
look
looks like London.
It looks like Bloodborne and Elden Ring. Like it's like a weird mix.
Oh God, what is that?
Oh my God, I love you from so much. I love you so
Oh
much.
my gosh. What are you?
You're a vampire. You're
Oh
a
my
vampire.
God,
You're a vampire. Oh my God,
Oh God.
I love you FromSoft so much.
Oh my sweet.
They make
baby.
the coolest tone-setting
They
trailers.
do. They do.
Did you just summon your thrall? Was that it?
The moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that
Oh, you get a gun.
Carrier of blood.
I cannot believe
Is he saying carrier of blood? This can't be Bloodborne
this.
2.
It can't be. Like, it literally can't be because PlayStation owns the rights to Bloodborne. That was a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Benjamin, that's a
That is.
dinosaur.
That is. What is this? What are you?
How are you making two games? You guys are crazy.
One. And one alone.
The Dusk Bloods.
Oh.
Bro, this isn't even like a Nintendo announcement. This is the FromSoft announcement.
Gimme.
That's a Ratman. Look at that Ratman.
Oh God.
It can't be this year because they're already making a game this year.
They are, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, next year. Okay, but
only they're making an
only.
I gotta buy a Switch
What
too.
you just saw
Sons
was a
of
brand new
bitches.
game by From Software.
That's the best
we'll
announcement.
Be publishing a creator's voice article where
Fuck
the game's
Mario.
director, Hidetaka Miyazaki,
Oh
will
my
share more details about the game.
We are
so please check
getting-
it out when it's available.
PlayStation has Bloodborne.
That's all from our publishing and development
Switch is gonna have the Duskborn.
We'd
The
like
Dusk
to thank
Bloods.
the developers who
And
appeared
then
today.
Xbox will
What's
get its
with
own
FromSoft?
blood.
Our publishing and development
What's
partners.
with FromSoft naming
Prepared
their
footage for this
console exclusive
presentation.
games Blood?
They love blood.
Because we have Blood. Obviously, I mean, come on. Look
In
at
addition to what you
look at
saw
all the
today, our partners
Right.
are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
good. Yeah,
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward
you
to
will. Yeah, Capcom, Mega Man,
Next.
please give me.
Please take a look at this.
Oh my god. Okay, so the Dusk Bloods was for. Oh, so this is probably like straight Nintendo Party.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said fuck Mario, but I didn't mean it. If this is Mario, that's a star.
Kirby? That's Kirby.
Oh, it's Kirby. Yeah.
Yep.
What's up, big boy? Imagine if this is
Here, come on, Warp
a
Star.
Smash announcement.
If it's not.
It's not.
I
It's
don't
not.
think There we go.
You can make a little guy.
If they're making a new Kirby game, that's awesome. Oh?
He's got a jetpack.
Don't tell me. Is it Star Rider? Is it Kirby Air Riders?
Yeah. We're air riding so hard right now.
Are they making a new Air Riders?
Is it a kart racer?
No, it was Kirby Air Riders was a GameCube was a famous Kirby racing game on the GameCube.
So it is. So they're gonna have
It
two
is.
racing games?
Oh my God, it is.
Why?
It's Kirby Air Riders.
Why?
It's a lot different from Mario Kart.
Okay.
Yep, they're doing it.
Okay.
They're doing another Kirby Air Ride.
Interesting.
Air Riders. Okay.
Multiple riders.
Oh, so it's not really a
Sakurai.
Good.
Okay. He's
Yeah,
of course.
good.
He's the guy. Okay.
Oh, no, because
Kirby Air
it was.
Ride,
It's not a
which
kart
originally
racer. It's.
released on the
I feel
Nintendo
like
GameCube
Air Ride's
system
more
over
like
20 years
F-Zero.
ago, is getting a brand new game.
I mean, that's still a racing game.
We hope you're looking
Yeah,
forward
it's still
to
racing, but it's
Kirby
not
Air
as crazy
Riders,
as Mario Kart.
directed
If
by
that makes
Masahiro
sense.
Sakurai.
Oh man, because people have been talking about.
Next
Oh,
is our last
we're-
trailer
we're-
for today.
we're cooked.
Please take a look.
My God, how much more do you have for us?
He said this is the last one.
Oh my God.
I need my
mean,
Donkey Kong. That's not Donkey Kong.
Or it could be. That minecart though.
Give me Donkey
Or
Kong.
it might be more. It might be Mario. It might be Mario. It might be a new
Sonic
Odyssey
Frontier
style
2.
game.
Monkeys. Donkey Kong.
Is it Donkey
That was
Kong?
motherfucking.
It's Donkey Kong.
That was monkeys.
I saw monkeys. I know.
It's me, Seth Rogen. Bro, my
Yep, it's
intuition.
DK.
My intuition was so right.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean now.
I know. Yeah. My intuition is right. Open world Donkey Kong. Yo, they're taking like the Mario Odyssey for Donkey Kong.
They are. Oh, gimme.
Why is he? He's diggy. Whoa.
Oh.
What tech do we got going on here, Nintendo? Are we playing Minecraft?
Or we're digging through all that. Oh my gosh, you can look at
Wow,
all
the
the
tech is
stuff.
crazy. That's really impressive.
Whoa. I don't
This
think
looks like a
I've been
real-ass video game.
I don't think I've been excited for a Donkey Kong game in my entire life, but
Never.
now I'm excited for a Donkey Kong game.
This is literally what I wanted.
Oh my God.
The side scrolling.
Okay, you still got the side scrollers
Yeah,
like
you
the
got
Donkey Kong
minecart,
Country.
of course.
Awesome.
Bro, this looks
Oh,
sick.
that music.
You got your ostrich friend, of course.
Still got the tie. I'm digging Donkey Kong's new design. I'm digging it. No pun intended. I like it.
Ooh, look at these bad boys.
Oh.
Evil monkey. The Scar King.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Dude, this looks so good.
Yo, that was a hot monkey.
This looks so good.
Bonanza. Bonanza's a great name.
Bonanza.
I can't believe that I called this. This is awesome.
You did.
It just felt right.
July 17th. It's coming out
That
right
was
after
a
the
brand
Switch
new
2
3D
launches.
platforming action game starring Donkey Kong.
That's why you buy a
called
Switch right there,
Donkey
baby.
Kong Bonanza.
Yeah.
That was
With
sick.
incredible strength,
Mario Kart,
smash through
Metroid,
enemies, walls,
the Dust
the
Bloods.
ground, and just
we're
about
eating
everything
good.
as you demolish your way through
Bro,
a
the
massive
destructible
underground
environment
world.
is nuts.
More details will be shared in the future.
This is like
We hope you're looking
legitimately
forward to it.
like the most technically impressive Nintendo game ever
Thank
made,
you
maybe.
for watching so far.
Besides like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on
Okay.
June 5th.
June 5th.
June 5th, but how much?
Finally, here are the hardware
How much?
options that will be available at launch.
$400.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Nah, I don't want the digital version though. I want the physical. I
For
want it
more
on my.
details,
On my...
please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website.
Give us a price.
Which goes live later today.
Give us a price.
Price?
We've covered
How
a
much?
lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, but how much?
How much though?
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna give it a quick Google, see if they maybe said it.
I'm gonna Google it too.
Switch 2 price. Well, that was a
What, dude?
Four-
There's so there
$4.49.
was so much.
$4.49.
What?
$4.49.
$4.49. So $450.
With the game. So yeah.
So 400 with just by itself.
I only saw the bundle one, I think. Let me see. Nope, just $4.49.
Just $4.49.
Without the game. It's $500 with the game.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's a little pricier than I expected, but with the game, like $500, that's fine. I mean, that's how much
You know,
things cost.
400. I feel like 450 is not that bad.
No, especially for a console that you'll have for almost 10 years. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
450 because okay, PlayStation launched at what 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, PlayStation launched at 500, but with all the new stuff that Nintendo Switch 2 is putting into it, I would say because because it was like what 350 or 300 when the Switch 1 launched in 2017.
probably, yeah. I don't remember.
I mean, it was still up. I mean, it was like I want to say it was like 300, maybe close to
Let's see.
350.
Let's see.
But having the console for sale for 450 is not bad. I was
300.
gonna be a little
300.
Yeah. So having a $100 increase for a brand new console, especially one like the Switch that people are gonna get a lot of use out of.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel as egregious, especially with an upgrade like it is now.
Absolutely. Yeah, and considering like the PlayStation 3 was $600, like
Well, that was for like the highest one, but
no,
yeah.
but that was also like almost 20 years ago. You know what I mean? So like that's crazy. So like the fact that like this is a console that's a handheld system, a dock system, you know, if you buy the $500 bundle, you're only getting Mario Kart for $50, which is like a good deal because it's probably going to be 60 or 70. So like that's a good price.
Probably.
That's a good price.
Although the thing that kind of I might do the extra because I want that game physical.
Of course,
obviously.
yeah,
I want that. I want that on my shelf. So
yeah.
I'll probably be spending the extra. But if I were to get the bundle, that's still not bad because I do see how getting. Because I remember I was talking about with Sparks how he got his Smash Bros digitally. Because as much as I love having a physical game and as much as I will always advocate for physical games, I do see why people say like having the major first party ones like Smash Bros or Mario Kart digitally because they can just get to it immediately. They don't have to constantly switch the game card.
Yeah. Personally, I haven't. I'm all digital at this point for years now with my games, and like, it's just easy because like I know PlayStation isn't going anywhere. Like I'm not worried about my Last of Us copy getting deleted from PlayStation. Like it's not. It's not like God, what is it like the Google Stadia or something like that? You know, it's not like one of those like things that will definitely get shut down.
Yeah, but honestly, okay. Dude, I'm happy.
Yeah, that was very good.
I am very. Oh man, I really hope I have money on day one for this console. Holy crap, dude!
Yeah,
This is.
I will be honest, like the thing that got me the most was the FromSoft thing, because like I assumed they're making a FromSoft game, like it's gonna be available on all consoles, but they're making a Switch exclusive game. So like I'm a FromSoft stan, like I have to buy that Switch 2 now, because just simply for the Dusk Bloods, like.
Yeah,
we're never getting Bloodborne 2. Like it's a sad reality of just like licensing agreements and stuff. We're never getting Bloodborne 2. We can get a side game that's similar though, and I'll take it.
Can.
Hell yeah.
I am the second we were watching that, I was like, this feels like Dark Souls. This feels like a FromSoft game.
It did.
And then From Software called it right there. So
it's so crazy because they just announced Elden Ring Night Reign a couple months ago. And they just put out a DLC 6 months ago for a big game. So, like, they're working on so much stuff. Like, how is it possible? It's like they must have a really big team because they make so much money. They make these big games. They just continue to make more games. I'm like,
and also, I think also because people have been buying their games. Elden Ring was like one of the highest selling games that they had in a very long time, or maybe not.
It is their highest selling game.
It's a record breaker. Elden Ring is a record breaker. And then it's like, hey, if we do something for the Switch, it's like people will want to get Switch 2. And obviously, because FromSoft makes great games.
And
they make great games, they make challenging games, and I'm so looking forward to the Dusk Bloods on the Switch 2. That's definitely going to be a day one. That's definitely going to be, I'm buying that.
Yeah, this is a Nintendo podcast, so I will keep the FromSoft speak light after this, but like, it's not going to be an Elden Ring. It's going to be more like a Bloodborne, where it's more linear, which means it won't take as much time to make as Elden Ring. So it makes sense that they were able to get this out next year, probably. A lot of cool, like a lot of old games coming to the new console. That's just how it is, when the PS5 was announced, a lot of games, I got Ghost of Tsushima and Death Stranding and all these games, and I got PS5 upgrades for $10 to make it look better, run better. So like that's standard. That makes sense. Are you going to buy any of these remakes, remasters, Ben? Like, are you going to pay $20 to play Breath of the Wild again?
You know what? Maybe. Yeah. Mostly just because I have been thinking about Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild, that question when people ask you is like, would you want to, if you can get a game wiped from your memory so you can enjoy it for the very first time again, what would that game be?
Yeah. Part
of me wants to say it will be Breath of the Wild, because obviously when I do sit down and replay and eventually replay Breath of the Wild, it will, I'll know like the story, I'll know where some of the things are, but going into Hyrule that very first time, especially Breath of the Wild's version of Hyrule, was just so
magical.
It was magical. It was amazing. It gave me the same feeling like when I was playing Link Between Worlds, which kind of reignited, Link Between Worlds, as I said a million times before, that reignited my video game spark. That was the game where I dove headfirst back into the pool of, I love video games. Breath of the Wild was like, this is one of the reasons why I play games, for experiences like this, where it was a massive open world. And of course, the new hardware for the Switch was like, I remember playing Breath of the Wild when I was flying back from Texas after visiting my dad. And with one of the steward, a gentleman who worked on the airline, a flight attendant, he saw me playing Breath of the Wild, and he was like, "You're playing that game right now?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, because my nephew has that on his TV." He's like, "Yeah, I can play it handheld." He's like, that is so amazing. Like, he was standing there for a good 2 minutes watching me play.
Yeah. And yeah, the Switch is a remarkable console. At the same time, a lot of those games run like shit, straight up.
Yeah.
And I love the Zelda games, but like a lot of those times, like those games got really hitchy. We talked about it with Pokemon. Like Scarlet and Violet is one of the worst running games I've ever played in my life. It's awful.
Oh yeah. I'm playing. I haven't played it in a while, but when I was playing Echoes of Wisdom, there are times where I noticed the frame rate would dip every once in a while. I'm like, but this isn't even that strong of a game.
Yeah, it's like
that big of a game.
Exactly, and like that again, because like the Switch, the joke was, it's two GameCubes strapped together. Which they made the same joke about the Wii, and it's true because Nintendo's never cared about how powerful their consoles are. And to be fair, like I don't think most of their fans care either. It's more about style, like we talked about earlier. But after a while, you want your games to run good and look good, right?
You do. You do. I would say Nintendo, yes, Nintendo cares about a style in a sense of how fun can we make the style. That Nintendo's always been about, even like if you look back in the day, like history, like console wars of the 90s, Sega's downfall was trying to be too innovative too quickly, whereas Nintendo was like, how do we keep pushing the current hardware we have and keep making our games as fun as humanly possible?
Yeah.
Like case in point, Donkey Kong Country, Rareware, back when they were working / owned by Nintendo, they revised the Donkey Kong. They're like, hey, we have 3D sprite, we have 3D imaging sprites on a 2D plane. You know, the Super FX chip with the original Star Fox that has never been done before. Whereas you look over at Sega, it's like, hey, yeah, we have CD quality sound, but you need to buy a whole new add-on for your Genesis. And then it just kept getting worse and worse from there. Whereas Nintendo, it's like, no, we just did what we could with what we have.
Yeah.
And they focus more on the software, whereas Sega was trying to like push the hardware, and the software kind of went by the wayside. I mean, you still, don't get me wrong, you will always have your Genesis classics, even like the CD classics, and what the Sega CD did with FMV, full motion video, at the time was amazing. It's never been done before. But you had to buy a Genesis and a Sega CD and a whole bunch of other stuff on the side, whereas the Nintendo, you just bought your Super Nintendo and the game, and that was it.
It helps that Nintendo is the one company that started as like, yo, we're a toy manufacturer. We make cars and board games, and like Sony and Microsoft, they're electronics. Like games weren't their focus, and it's still not their focus. Where Nintendo, that is all they do. So like they are always focused on keeping player attention and keeping the games as games and not live service mumbo jumbo that the other companies are trying to do, right? Nintendo's always just been about like, we make video games. Sometimes that's bad because we don't innovate, and sometimes it's good because that's all you want. So I'm just happy we're here. The games look great. You know, like I don't need every game to look like God of War Ragnarok. But man, these Switch 2 games look pretty good. They look damn good.
I would say the most beautiful one has to be Donkey Kong Bonanza. That game looks so pretty. It is.
Yeah. It definitely gave me like Astrobot. Like Astrobot looks incredible. Like Astrobot is like a PlayStation 5 like Marvel. And like this is like, oh wow, Nintendo's trying stuff. Like they're actually using new tech. Like, you know, the destructible environment, how like everything looks destructible, is something I never thought would happen on Nintendo console because they never have the power for it. They can never generate that much processing power to do anything big. Which is why, again, giant games like Breath of the Wild and Pokemon like stumbled.
I mean, even Breath of the Wild stumbled a little bit, but still, Breath of the Wild was still leagues better than even Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not. Yeah, they are leagues in difference, but like that game did chug at times. Like when you're doing a lot of stuff, and again, like every game chugs every once in a while, but like it doesn't happen as much on my PlayStation 5 because that thing is a powerhouse. You know.
Yeah. But answering your original question, I might get I might get the Switch 2 edition for Breath of the Wild. Not because I don't think I'm ever going to get my original copy of Breath of the Wild back. I do know where it is. My friend of mine still has it. He's still taking good care of it. I know where it is, but at the same time, it's like part of me would want to replay Breath of the Wild and maybe replay Mario Odyssey. If they do a Switch 2 upgrade to Mario Odyssey, I'd replay that one again too.
Yeah.
Because Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, they made the Switch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Mario Kart 8, of course, that made the Switch as well, because you know it's effing Mario Kart. But now that we have a Mario Kart on launch day, like when the DS launched, and it's something as big as Mario Kart World, because looking at Mario Kart World, already that's like it's like shut up and take my money. Donkey Kong Bonanza is like, oh my god, that is going to be one of the most. But that's probably going to be Game of the Year discussion.
Absolutely.
Is Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah.
I would say Bonanza is going to be Game of the Year discussion. If 4 comes out, say in November, that like Metroid Prime 4, that's going to be Game of the Year discussion. Mario Kart World is probably going to be Game of the Year. Nintendo is like, right now with what we're getting, I mean, yes, we are getting old games, but at the same time, I'm not upset by that, because when I do get my Switch 2 and it's like, hey, here's a version of a game that I never owned on a previous console, do you want to play it? And I was like, yeah, I'll just get the Switch 2 version. Why not?
Absolutely. Yeah, again, like anytime there's a console jump, there's always going to be that like weird area where like they release on both consoles because, you know, it only makes sense. And like, oh, do you want to pay a little extra to get like the more expensive version, which is like totally fine and makes sense. Yeah, I think that's smart. And it being Nintendo, people will buy Mario over and over again. They'll buy Zelda over and over again. You know, they will buy these games over and over again. If they're given the chance, they will.
Not only will they buy these games, but I have I don't want to say I have complete faith in Nintendo, but I do know that, especially with Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, those games are going to be. I mean, yes, the bar is already going to be set high, but once people start playing them, it's going to be all of a sudden it's like these are some of the best games ever. How come we've never had these before?
That's the thing about Nintendo proper. Like mainline Nintendo, like the people who make Mario and Donkey Kong and like Zelda and stuff, like Nintendo team, they only make great games. That's all they know how to do. Nintendo, like first party, like not third party, we have all our friends come and bring stuff to our consoles. Nintendo itself, when they put out a Mario, when they put out a Zelda, when they put out a Kirby, any of their mainline games, they are always good in quality because that's what Nintendo does. They make great games.
Yeah, you have like the Nintendo first party titles are like 9 times out of 10, or even 9.9 times out of 10 are absolute bangers.
Yeah.
The second party titles, like stuff from Intelligent Systems, the guys who make Fire Emblem, they make really great games. HAL Laboratories is technically a second party developer, same with Game Freak.
But they only make Nintendo games.
Because they're second party. They're they're like kind of owned by Nintendo. There's a weird partnership there, but their games only release on Nintendo. Third parties, like Capcom. They're business bros. They're business bros. Whereas From Software, that's technically third party, but at the same time, it's like, but we will make a Nintendo exclusive game for you. Have fun.
Yeah. Like, again, PlayStation threw them a bunch of money. Like, hey, make a Dark Souls game exclusively for us, and that's what Bloodborne is. And that's why, again, we'll never see
Bloodborne became one of the big... And Bloodborne became one of the best PlayStation games ever, and I can say that one of my proudest gaming moments is being able to 1v1 Maria of the Astral Clock Tower and beating her my very first try.
That's one of the coolest bosses ever, too. That's a good
I will never stop humble bragging about that. But
that is a humble brag worth bragging about, because she's hella tough.
She was hard to fight, but man, it was one of those times where I was locked in. But Orphan of Kaz, I beat him on my game. F that boss.
That's next to Melania, the Blade Witch. She's never known defeat.
Oh God.
Those are the 2 hardest bosses in probably any video game.
Still
never beat Melania, by the way. Still never beat her.
You haven't beaten her? I beat her.
I know, and I'm jealous.
I had help. I had a lot of help, although I'm not a big fan of the guy who came into my game to help me. I'm not a fan of him, but
well, that's enough from soft talk. Ben, any last words? Yeah. Any last words on this beautiful Switch 2 Direct?
So pretty much all the things that so the one thing I have yet to they have not addressed was the adapters for older Joy-Cons. They're probably not going to do anything with the older Joy-Cons because one of the things, as you know, they won't even connect. So, because one of the things I was hoping to do when I go to Japan this year was to buy the Super Famicom, or not Super Famicom, the Famicom controllers, the gold and maroon ones, the ones for the Famicom NES here in America, because my Super Famicom controller will work here does work. You just connect it to via Bluetooth. Mm-hmm. So I assume the Bluetooth controllers, like the N64 controller and the Super Famicom controller, those will work just fine. But the NES ones, where you have to attach to the side, either those won't work or they have to work in a certain way.
I think the Joy-Cons will not work because it's a different technology they're using. Like they're smaller and they don't use magnets. So like those Joy-Cons will not work. The Bluetooth ones is a different story. Like that's up to Nintendo if they're going to be nice about that shit. I hope they will, because like again,
I hope so too, because I would assume so, because even though you can't have like a voice chat option, maybe there is a way you can go to voice chat on like through the menu, especially on the older ones, because they did say that your current NSO library will work no matter what.
Yeah.
But that aside, I did bring up NSO for a reason. GameCube.
Yeah.
They did it. They freaking did it. And not only did they do it, but they're releasing games from the GameCube that people want. Pokemon Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Coliseum. People have been dying for a Gale of Darkness remake for years. Yeah. We also have Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, one of the most expensive GameCube games on the secondhand market today. They're like, here you go. It's like on the GBA for the Game Boy Advance. They're like, oh, you want to play Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance? Here you go. Have fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I know paying extra for the service kind of sucks and all, but at the same time, it's like, we're eating good.
I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, it's 2025. Like, nothing's free anymore. And, like, if you're going to pay... Honestly, Nintendo's online service is the cheapest out of all of them. So, like,
Mhm.
You know, I pay like I pay way more. I pay like $20 a year for Nintendo or whatever, and I pay like $25
Yeah.
like every couple months for PlayStation. So like, it's a good deal to get all of those games. It's not. It's a
Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah, I have the family pack because I added my fiance Fanny to it.
Yeah.
And because when she was still, because when Animal Crossing was still doing a lot more stuff, she wanted to play Happy Home Designer, and that was the paid DLC. But since I had her on the family plan with the expansion pass, the DLC was automatically added. Same with Mario Kart too.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, I mean, because that was still, but it's only 80 for the year, whereas the highest PlayStation one is 100 something for the year.
Yeah.
And even because I share that with my fiance, she's willing to split it with me. But I'm still, and for me, I would say I'm getting my money's worth. And also, Nintendo Music's on here now too, so it's like, hey, because you have Nintendo Switch Online, here's Nintendo Music.
Oh yeah, they have so many silly. Nintendo has so much like this. They have a sleep app and all that stuff too. Yeah.
It does, but also they have the notifications app. But
Yeah.
at the same time, all the stuff that we're getting, like Mario, the first, the Nintendo Switch 2 games, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Metro Prime 4 Beyond. I know about Metro. I'm waiting to play that on Switch 2. That's not going to be on my Switch. I love my original Switch. Not happening on my original Switch.
That thing's old and dead now.
Yeah, but Metro Prime, like the 3 game, like obviously Mario Kart getting that day one, Donkey Kong getting that as soon as humanly possible. I'm going to do my damnedest to buy myself a Nintendo GameCube controller because I just love how they add those.
Yeah.
Hopefully later they'll do something with the other Bluetooth controllers. I assume just connecting them will just like, you'll be like, oh, we recognize this, you're fine. Whereas the NES controllers, we have to find out how to connect those.
Yeah.
If they're able to connect, then cool, I'll still get my Famicom ones, bring them over because we're good to go.
Yeah.
I have a feeling there will be a way to do it. It's just Nintendo might just be like, oh, this is how you do it, and I hope I don't have to buy a new charger for it.
Oh. Yeah, that's a great question actually. We'll have to wait and see for that one.
Yeah. I mean, because if they do come out with certain adapters, especially for those controllers, then we're good, but we don't know.
It's interesting because the Switch 1 is like their highest selling console or whatever, and like there are millions and millions of consoles already out there, so you'd think to make a little extra money, hey, we'll sell an adapter so you can use those controllers, make us some more money, you think.
I want to say the Switch, I think the Switch 2, the first Switch finally beat the PS2 in terms of sales.
Damn.
Let me Google that real quick just to make sure.
It's so crazy. The Wii U was such a failure, such an abysmal failure.
It was.
See, it's smart they did Switch 2 because if they try to do something different again, I don't know if it would have worked out because like the Switch was such a success. So it's smart they did Switch 2. I like me some magnets. I like me some mouse controls. Show me Baldur's Gate 3 on the Switch. Do it.
It's still saying the PS2
that might be
is
true.
the highest selling console of all time.
PS2 was selling for like 20 years, man. It's crazy. Like they stopped. Like
It
took them forever.
160 million units. Whereas, because I'm looking on Google, because like the people ask, and there's like, I mean, it is a stupid freaking overview.
Yeah. It sold a lot.
Let's see, IGN. No, that's an old one because it has the Nintendo DS as the number 2. Let me go check Statista. But that's from December 3rd of 2024.
I mean, that's recent.
Yeah, that's more recent. That's more recent. So right now, PS2 is still at 160 mil. Nintendo Switch is 146 mil.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's so many. Holy shit. That's like half the United States.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's so many.
So again, like, yeah, it'd be smart because every company does this, like where they don't immediately throw away the old console because they have such a big they have such a base already. So like a lot of these games I think for the first few years will be on both consoles, just like it was for PS4, PS5. I'm hoping I don't know what I'm hoping. I'm more of a PlayStation than a Nintendo guy, so like I don't know like the future, but like as long as you give me my Zeldas, my Marios, my Donkey Kongs, which I'm getting a Donkey Kong.
We're getting Donkey Kong.
All I can ask for.
And Duskblood.
Because again, like all these third-party games, like if I'm gonna play Cyberpunk, I'm not playing it on the Switch. I'm not gonna play these giant ass games on the Switch. I like to play Nintendo games on my Nintendo consoles, and luckily those games all look great.
Oddly, I wouldn't say oddly enough, but if you were to give me a game, and if you were to ask me would I prefer this game on the Switch or on the PlayStation, there are certain games I would want on my Switch. Like I have been trying to find Shovel Knight Treasure Trove physical for the Switch for years.
Sure.
Is it available on PlayStation? Absolutely. Do I want it on the PlayStation? No. Why? Because that feels more like a Nintendo game than anything.
Like
I know it's not a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
It's a lot of indie titles. I go, especially like indie 16-bit or classic, or if it's pixel graphics, like pixel made.
Yeah.
I try to aim for the older, for like the Nintendo version. I'm very particular. Unless the game originally came out on a certain console, like Star Ocean Second Story R, that game's available on all consoles. But however, I wanted it for my PlayStation because the original Star Ocean games came out originally on the PlayStation. So it's like, yeah, let's keep it in the family.
Yeah.
And not to mention that for some reason you need to have a full game download for Star Ocean on the Switch, which is like, why?
I don't know.
Yeah, you had to like do a whole thing for this. You had to do like the how Switch was, sometimes you would need those like game downloads and extra steps for you to play the game.
Sure.
It was one of those.
No, that makes sense. Like, like 16-bit games, old school type games, like on the Switch. Like,
Mhm.
oh, Nintendo is like, that was their gravy for so long. We are the 16-bit competitor and whatever. So like that totally makes sense. It's just like, I will play Undertale on my Nintendo Switch. I'm not gonna play Assassin's Creed on my Nintendo Switch.
No.
It's like one of those things.
Yeah.
Well, Benjamino, this was a
Oh,
lovely discussion. It's nice to talk about video games after so long. Any final thoughts?
It was.
Any final thoughts on the newest console to be released?
We're cooking. Nintendo's cooked. Not cooked as they're cooking.
They're cooking. Yeah.
They're cooking. We're gonna be eating so well, and the fact that the rumors were true, it's coming out in June.
That's 2 months
The
away.
rumors were true. The summer has been notoriously a time of there's a video game drought because they're trying to get ready for the holiday season.
Yep.
So the fact that we're getting the Switch and games coming out in June and July,
smart, very
like
smart.
Mario Kart day 1, Bonanza July. It's gonna be nuts.
And you know what,
GameCube,
kids? You know what kids
GameCube
are?
is gonna be.
Go ahead.
They're home from school.
Exactly. Summer, baby.
They're home for what? Like they're gonna go to school in the fall. It's like, what'd you do? It's like, I beat Mario. I beat the story of Mario Kart World. I've been playing Donkey Kong Banana. They're gonna be able to play with their friends over the summer. And not only that, for me, nostalgia's bitch, the GameCube.
Yeah.
The GameCube games are coming to the. I've never owned a GameCube my entire life.
That's
this
crazy.
is the one console that I have been salivating for, because I feel like I missed out. I've played GameCube games at friends' houses. Like I played Double Dash, I played Melee. But then like dumbass me did when the only GameCube game I bought when I had my Wii Wii was Smash Bros. Melee. That was it. I didn't go out. I could have gone to the store and gotten so many games for cheap. And I saw Super Mario Sunshine. That's coming. That's going to be on SO. Even though I have it for, I have Sunshine for the 3D All Stars, but still, Sunshine is going to be there, which is, mwah.
Yeah, man, it's a very exciting time. 2 months is not that far at all.
It's not. I'm gonna be, and also of course backwards compatibility with a bunch of Nintendo Switch games, which is like even better. So once I get my data transferred, I'll probably keep my Switch for a while. I'll probably just use it for handheld stuff or my Switch 1 games. But the Switch 2 is, man, I am.
Here's the real test. Here's the real if Nintendo wants to get my seal of approval. There's a GameCube game called Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2. I'll take the first one, but I'll take both. It is a game from FromSoft before they made Armored Core and Dark Souls. I was a child and I played these games called Lost Kingdoms, and they are think of like Yu-Gi-Oh, where you have a deck of cards and you go into these levels and you throw your cards and the monsters become real in the world. So like I throw down a card and a skeleton will pop up and he has a certain amount of attacks before he dissipates, right? That was my first introduction to FromSoft, and this was like 25 years ago or whenever the GameCube first came out. And they never came back to those games. Nobody talks about those games. They moved on to bigger and better things like mechs and Dark Souls. So if they can get Lost Kingdoms on that GameCube Nintendo Play thing, the Nintendo whatever it is, I will re-get into the system. I will re-get into the Nintendo Online. I will get that GameCube thing because that's an old ass game that I haven't played in a long time and I want it back. Nostalgia. I'm
You never know.
I'm nostalgia's bitch sometimes.
Yeah, hey, you never know because they did show a thing of games that they are going to add.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about NSO that I love and hate at the same time is that they keep adding to it.
Yeah.
And they haven't, as far as I'm aware, they haven't taken anything away, which they freaking better not.
Yeah, that
but
sucks.
But at the same time, like we're still getting Game Boy Advance games, we're still getting Game Boy games. It's not as frequent because you have to do licensing, they have to do like technical stuff with it. But the fact that a lot of these games, especially for Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and now GameCube, some of those games that we are going to get to play are also really expensive in the real world.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like as much as I would love a physical copy of a lot of my GBA games, but the fact that I can turn on my Switch and play Fire Emblem right then and there, I'm like, I got it. And also I got save states. And if I really want to be like, oh, I made a really bad move, rewind it.
Modern technology, baby. I love it.
Modern technology.
All right, Ben.
Hey, that all in all, I would say, give it to me.
On a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, rate the direct real quick. 1 to 10.
Oh, 9.
I'll go 9 as well. I had a really great time. And guess what? Barely any cozy farming games. Barely any. Only one.
Yeah.
Rune Factory. A single one.
We got a lot of great. I would say we got a lot of great announcements. But the reason why I'm not saying it's a perfect 10 is because they weren't upfront with the price. That's the only thing.
And the price is out there.
I
It's
mean,
on their website.
It's on there. It's out there. But also thankfully the price isn't as egregious as because it's $100 more than an OLED than a Switch 2 or than a Switch OLED.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with that. I had a feeling it was going to be a $100 increase. I'm not upset by that.
That console's 8 years old.
Yeah.
Even if the screen looks nice, it's running on old ass software, old ass technology. I do wish there was OLED from the start.
Yeah.
But OLED is considerably more expensive than LED, so I get it. There will be a second Switch 2 with OLED screen probably in a year or two.
Probably. The Switch 2 OLED.
Yeah. Depending on when Duskbloods comes out, I might just wait. We'll see. We'll see.
I do see the difference between the OLED and non-OLED, but at the same time, I'm normally play my Switch docked anyway.
True.
So I'm not the guy who's gonna run out or I'm not the one who's gonna go, I need the OLED model, but because I play on my TV. For me, I'll probably be fine with the regular LCD screen on the Switch 2. I mean, the screen looks it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I like playing my games on TV, on the TV, and especially since my fiance and I, we got a bigger TV and a newer TV,
Hell yeah.
and playing games on that, like playing Link's Echoes of Wisdom on there, is like those colors pop.
They be popping.
Oh yeah. So honestly, Direct as a whole, 9 out of 10. Am I gonna get this console as soon as possible? You bet your sweet ass I am.
Gotta start saving for it.
Oh yeah.
All right, Ben. Why don't we pop on out of here?
Yep, I say it is that time. So Ryan, where can people find you on the internet, my friend?
I mean, I guess you could find me at DJ Tony Snark. I don't do anything anymore, so like, don't perceive me. I'm not actually here right now. Ben, where can they find you?
Dude, you post a lot of pictures of cute dogs.
Oh yeah,
I watch your story. I
true.
watch your stories. I see the puppies. There have been times where I would message you, but there is like, oh wait, he's back home from work because it's almost midnight. I'd be like, give the corgi extra pets for myself and my fiance because my fiance loves corgis.
Oh, if there's a corgi, he's getting extra pets. Oh, real quick, I gave a corgi a bath the other day, and I cleaned his butt extra, so he had a cute butt. No, I only told you that. I didn't tell anybody else listening to that. No one's listening. Can hear that.
Totally not the people watching this video and watching it on the replay. Because we tried to go on Twitch earlier and it did not work. It was so hot. Anyways, if you've been watching this the whole time, you know that. Anyways, I am Ben Magnet. You can find me on the internet at BenMagnet27 everywhere. That is Instagram, Bluesky, Threads. I'm still technically on Twitter.
Don't say it.
I'm still technically there. What? I'm not gonna call it what it really is, but I'm still technically on there. But I haven't been active. I've been more active on Bluesky and Threads than anything.
It's the good stuff there.
It's not as toxic, and it's also not run by a freaking egomaniac. Anyways, but yeah, also, of course, you can find me writing for Fusion Gaming Magazine, Old School Gaming Magazine, GoNintendo.com, and of course, the host of Basement Arcade Pause Menu, where we will have new episodes coming out soon. I am going to be recording a new episode this week and even next week. I am excited. Hooray, new stuff. I'm back. As you can see, I got new stuff for my my recording area. It looks nice. I like it.
Now, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, Ben, but both of us I mean, mine's a couple months old now, but we both got new jobs, which means there's potentially more time for us to do stuff on this channel.
Oh yeah.
Because I gotta tell you, man, I want to do stuff all day long, but I don't want to do it alone. So I need you. I need you back.
You know what? But now that my work schedule is officially going to change, and I actually get to come home when the sun is still up, and I'm not coming home when it's freaking past midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Homie, we shall ride into glory together.
Video games.
But yes. Well, until next time, everyone. Unpause. Is it Donkey Kong?
That was motherfucking.
Is it Donkey Kong?
That was monkeys.